Good morning, UNF. You're watching The Early Bird, brought to you by Spinnaker TV. We are live from the Student Union. I am Grady Trimble.
And I'm Nicole Laura. This week is all about fine dining in your dorm.
Yes, we are going to talk about maybe not fine dining, but as fine as a college student can get. And then we're going to have all the campus events that you need to know about today.
That's all right here, right now on The Early Bird.
First up, it's never too early to start mapping out your future. Career Services is hosting a workshop to teach students the ins and outs of applying for graduate school. Email careerwings@unf.edu to RSVP. This is a very important event because, opportunity to plan for grad school because a lot of people don't know what they want to do with their future, and grad school is becoming a more viable option for students because if you don't know what you want to do, keep going to school because it's what you know how to do, and it helps you get your master's and helps you get ahead, especially in the job market where a lot of people are only college graduates.
Not even just that, you get most often, if you go to more school, a higher paying salary.
Yes,
so
yeah, that's true.
That is good motivation.
Any plans for grad school in your future?
Personally, no. I'm focusing on my internship right now and then getting a job afterwards.
That's a good plan. It also, I think we should mention, depends on your career.
Yes.
Because some career fields require graduate school or even a doctorate. For example, doctor, lawyer, etc. But if you just want to be, for example, a journalist or people in other fields like PR, advertising, you don't necessarily need to go to grad school, but it can always help. So that is today, and it's going to be a great opportunity to learn and plan ahead.
Yes, like always a good idea. But if you're not into that, you're not looking too far ahead into your future, then a movie tonight is just for you. Tonight, Osprey Productions is showing Monsters University. This is the prequel to Monsters, Inc. and will be shown in the student auditorium at 7 and again at 9:45. Free popcorn and drinks will be provided. Grady, have you ever seen Monsters University?
I haven't seen Monsters University, but our floor director, Carrie, filled me in on the plot line. So basically, like you said, it's a prequel to Monsters, Inc.
Yes.
And they go to college, Sully and Mike. And Mike, as you can tell, the braces, he's got his hand up. He's kind of like Hermione Granger in Harry Potter. He answers all the questions. He's kind of the nerdy type. And then Sully thinks he has an in to be one of the scare people, so he thinks he has it made already.
Because he's really good at scaring.
And it runs in his family. And Mike wants to be one, so they work together and team up, but at first they actually don't like each other.
Which is really surprising to me because in Monsters, Inc. they were best buds.
Exactly. It's kind of like we were. We didn't like each other at first, and now
we're best friends. So.
Just kidding. We're friends. We've always been friends. But that's the plot line. Now, what is your favorite Pixar movie?
You know, I love Pixar movies, and my favorite has to be Up, and I actually watched it last night.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Did you see anything that you didn't really recognize in the first? Like, sometimes when I watch a movie a couple times, I see something that I didn't pick up on the first time.
No, not really.
It's
always great, every time.
It's good.
Every time.
That's good, yeah. Sometimes you just love a movie so much, you know it all.
What is your favorite?
My favorite Pixar movie is probably Finding Nemo.
Oh, that's always a good one.
Yeah, it's a classic, and I'm excited about the new one coming out.
Yes, Finding Dory, right? I cannot wait.
And it's going to be good because it's going to be all about Dory, which is Ellen DeGeneres, and who doesn't like Ellen?
No, she's great.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So, yeah, that's my favorite Pixar movie, but if you want to see Monsters, Inc., or Monsters University, sorry, it's tonight, so make sure you check that out. And UNF students can make a global impact without leaving the First Coast. The Coggin College of Business is hosting Think Globally, Swoop Locally, this afternoon on the Library Walkway. Catholic Charities Refugee Services, World Relief Jacksonville, and several other organizations will be looking for volunteers and interns at today's event. So, Nicole, you mentioned looking for internships earlier. This is going to be a great opportunity. I know it's not necessarily in the communication field, but each of these organizations, I'm sure, has opportunities in that area, and it's also good for business majors.
Yes, even if you aren't, like you said, in this major or these aren't necessarily the options you were looking for, you really never know. So it is good to just go out there, get your name out there, network with these people.
Meet as many people as you can.
Because you never know who they know, who you really want to know.
And the best part of this is that you are going to be meeting people who are changing the world. These people are working with volunteers, and they're helping refugees, and they have charities with churches. So it's going to be a great opportunity to make a global impact in Jacksonville.
Yes, wonderful opportunities. Well,
yes.
Thanksgiving is right around the corner, 1 week away. So can we be planning for colder weather?
Let's see what Kay has in store for us.
Good morning, UNF. I'm Kay Nixon with your Early Bird Weather Report. Thank you, Grady. I'm so happy to be back. Who would have ever thought that the Early Bird Weather Report girl would actually be sick? You may want to keep those heavy coats and umbrellas on hand for next week. With Florida's confusing weather, who knows how Thanksgiving is going to be? Now let's take a look at our map. As you can see, temperatures should be rising to a high of about 65 today here in Jacksonville. And over to the west of us, over at FSU, temperatures should be rising to 70. And to the south of us by Gator Nation, looks like temperatures will be rising to a high of 71. Now let's take a look into our 3-day forecast. Today's low will be at a high of 71 and a low of 49 with some showers. And this Thursday looks like it's going to be partly cloudy with a low of 53 and a high of 74. And this Friday, make sure you look out for those thunderstorms with a low of 55 and a high of 78 and a 20% chance of rain. With finals coming up, how are you planning on pulling those all-nighters? The Early Bird has found some really cool ways to keep you caffeinated. If you don't like the taste of energy drinks or coffee, try our spray with energy, which is a spray that helps you apply to your skin just like a fragrance. Or if you chew gum or chew pencils or while you're cramming, try to jaw energy gum. This gum energizes like an energy drink and it tastes like fresh mint. If you need a pick-me-up snack, try Perky Jerky Beef Jerky Snack. It has been marketed as the meat with the motor. If sprays, gums, or jerky isn't your thing, try the caffeinated energy patches. They provide up to 5 hours of steady energy. Have fun studying ospreys, and remember the Early Bird does not suggest staying up for long periods of hours, but if you must, try the previous mentioned products. This concludes your Early Bird Weather Report. I'm Kay Nixon. Back to you, Grady and Nicole.
Right, thank you, Kay. The end of the semester is here, and we really are going to be studying a lot.
We really are, but I prefer my coffee.
Yes,
coffee
you don't
and
need
tea.
to go with the Perky Jerky or the chewing gum or any of that stuff. And sometimes you can stick to coffee, but you might want to try some of these things out. We are going to be right back with our food this morning.
Welcome to my block party. Glad you can make it.
The only triple doubles you get come with fries.
Last time you blocked someone, you were online.
I can do this all day. Your moves are just gay.
Using gay to mean dumb or stupid, not cool.
Not cool.
Not in my house, not anywhere. It's not creative, it's offensive to gay people. And you're better than that.
Welcome back to the Early Bird on Spinnaker TV.
Today on the show, the best foods and utensils to always have with you in your dorm room.
That's right, Grady. You know, living in the dorm can be pretty hard, but it also can be frustrating when it comes to cooking. If you don't have a meal plan, you can easily get tired of eating out. So here's some kitchen utensils that are necessary for the average college student to have. There's 3 of them. First, a can opener. I have my can opener right here.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I have a
intense.
can opener, and it's like a cheapy little can opener that I got at the grocery store. This thing is heavy duty. Let me see this thing.
Kind of heavy.
This will last you the rest of your life, Nicole.
I'm hoping.
I can just tell. It just has it's powerful, you know?
A powerful can opener. And that's because you never know the size of the cans that you're going to be opening. You know, there's really big ones,
there's small
tiny
ones with beans, and there's like big barrels full of gasoline, but this thing I think could handle anything.
I think it could. The second thing that I have on my list is a microwave-safe bowl or plate. It's always very important to have this, especially in the dorm, because, you know, you're going to be cooking those ramen noodles, that oatmeal, you know, anything that needs to go in a microwave, such as yesterday,
yes,
our desserts.
yesterday we made those delicious little marshmallow treats, and we could have used a microwave-safe bowl, because yesterday we went to Outtakes, and the paper bowls that they have there are not microwave-safe. Just a heads up. So if that's what you're living off of right now, is those little bowls from Outtakes, and you're trying to cook microwavable meals in there, don't do it. No. We just shortened our lifespan because of that yesterday.
Hopefully not by that much, but just they have these really at Publix, Walmart, Target. You know, you can find them anywhere. Exactly. Not that expensive.
I would recommend Walmart or Target as better places, because grocery stores tend to have the food, but they don't have the silverware and things to go with it.
Yes. The last item that I think every college student should own is a coffee pot or tea kettle. I don't have one of those per se. However, I have this tumbler, and it happens to be a 2-in-1. It has a strainer inside that allows me to put tea in it, and it brews my tea right here, right in my tumbler, and then I could take it to go anywhere I want.
Oh, you fancy, huh?
I'm fancy. So that is my little, you know,
That's
spiel,
actually really cool.
The 3 items that I think every college student should have.
And we know that coffee and tea are important, so
just like Kay mentioned,
Kay talked all about it. And we're going to be studying in exam week, so we definitely will keep that in mind. And of course, you need to remember to eat during exams as well.
Yes,
so
you do.
You got to use your can opener, and you got to also have that bowl, that microwave-safe bowl.
They all go together.
Perfect advice. Now, we've been talking about entrees all week, but it's also important to have some go-to snacks like chips and salsa, for example. It's perfect for a quick bite. You can turn it into a full-blown appetizer by throwing on some lean ground beef or turkey, like this pictured behind me here. So, Nicole, let's try out some of this.
All right, let's try this.
Here's some chips. I brought some salsa. Here, grab yourself a chip.
Thank you. I will grab
This is just some mild salsa, so it shouldn't be too spicy. And who doesn't want salsa and chips first thing in the morning?
I don't know anyone who wouldn't want this right in the morning.
Yes, it's perfect. Oh, yeah. I'll mix it up for you a little. There we go.
Yummy.
Oh, yes.
I'll just take a little bit here.
It's good. But like I mentioned, sometimes chips and salsa are not enough for you. If you want to make an appetizer or a little bit of a bigger snack, you can cook up some ground beef on the stove. All you need is a pan. Throw on the ground beef, mix it up, and get it ready, and just throw on some ground beef, some cheese, some leftovers. Our producer, Nathan, loves these nachos that we make.
Yes.
We make them all the time on the morning show.
Oh, all the time. Yeah. I love cheese on mine, but I know you cannot have cheese on yours.
I'm lactose intolerant, so I usually opt out of the cheese, but it's good for some people.
It is, and the lettuce, the onions, I love things like that.
Yeah, you can throw anything on. Peppers, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Now, that's all our food tips for today, but coming up, we are going to fill you in with our viral video of the day. You're not going to want to miss this bad boy.
We'll be right back, Ospreys.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. Could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Early Bird on Spinnaker TV this morning.
Don't forget to watch Spinnaker News tomorrow at 5 p.m.
And if you can't wait till tomorrow, make sure you check us out on social media. Yes. Our Twitter is at UNF Early Bird.
Yes, it is. And make sure to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/theearlybird@UNF.
And before we go, we can't forget about our Vine of the day. Let's check it out. I'm not afraid. Yeah. Oh, poor kid.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so cute. She got afraid.
She is afraid.
She's afraid.
Yeah, she is afraid.
Yeah.
Eminem was wrong. All right, we hope you enjoyed that video. Have a great day, Ospreys.
See you tomorrow.